Good morning. I'm going to sound rough because I'm out of bed. We're here in virtual 4 for another match in year's 2021 Virtual 9-Ball World Championship, and this is going to be the first of the one-loss side matches. Already started. It started about 20 minutes ago, I think. I've just woke up. Let's join the room. It's Casino Jim from the States against Quagmire from the Irish Republic, according to that. And at the moment, Quagmire's 3-2 up. The one-loss side is a race to 13. Well, there's a bonus. Two ball kicks the 5 out the way, I think it was. But no shot in the 3. Easy kick though. And the 6 goes in as well, I think. Well, there we go. All sorts of trick shots so far. Going to need another one though. Well, I'm not so sure about the jump stick in this situation because, again, it's pretty tight to the 4, not much room, plus, of course, too close to the rail, so strong chance of bouncing off the table. But, and it goes, well played. And again, no joy, hooked in a sit on the 4. Again, I'm not sure what game Quagmire plays, but certainly I know that Jim is regularly on at this time and usually plays Cowboy. Good morning. Good morning to Brett Houghton. So from ball in hand, Casino Jim's got himself stuck with an awkward cut in the 5. Yeah, I was up late last night. I think it was almost 1 AM when I got to bed, which is another reason why I slept in and forgot about this match. We've also got other matches scheduled for later on today. It's a good shot, needs a bit of luck here. I don't think there's enough pace in this to do anything with the 8. Just going to lie dead on it. Well, Jim, got to take these out. Chances like this, just to stay in touch and get it back all square. I never noticed if Jim was using a brake cue there, but wasn't an awful lot of power in the brake. Or was it Jim or Quagmire? I'm still half asleep. I don't know who's at the table. Well, you can see Quagmire's got a play cue anyway. Jim having a blast. Quagmire here, if he can just get that cue ball, keep it in the table, he should be on the floor. Needs to watch where the cue ball's going after this shot though. Because 5's hiding behind that 6 ball. And of course, he gets on the 5 but takes his eye off the 4. Good morning. Well, Casino Jim told me yesterday morning that he had arranged this match, and I totally forgot all about it until I got up 15 minutes ago and got in the lobby, then realised it was on. So as I said, this is a one-loss side. Obviously, none of these two guys are going to threaten to win the tournament, but one of them's going to have to go. Right now, there's no real evidence of either one taking control of the match. And again, Quagmire gets lucky. He's got to take advantage of it. Get that cue ball back an inch or two. Make the 9 ball easier. Get himself back into the lead. Two balls going. And not a bad result finishing on the 1. Well, we should have had 2 matches last night, and the big match that I was looking forward to never happened because a certain party actually forgot that they'd arranged the match, which is a sort of scatterbrained things that tends to happen. And so the match between Spectre Dawn and Tony Sam didn't go ahead. Spectre Dawn advanced to the next round, and Tony Sam, if you can remember, is now in the one loss side. Oh dear, that was poor. Has given Jim a lifeline, albeit not easy. And is that going to get to the hole? Is it going to get there? I don't think it is, Jim. So in the end, it's a gift for Quagmire. Oh dear, he's doing his best to follow it in. So, well, for the first time since I've arrived, it's a 2-rack gap. 5-3 to Quagmire. While they're warming up, so to speak, let me just tab to the lobby and find the link to this tournament. So today is the 1st of April, and we can see we've got a match arranged tomorrow afternoon. McClarkey and Sky Bitter on the winner's side, on the first round I should say. And as we move down, there's quite a few other matches scheduled. Another one for tomorrow night at 8:15 British summertime, and that's between Cobra and Wanwa or Fan Fan. Further down, we've got Sergaresh. Now that's the match that clashes with the first one I spoke about. Both of them starting at 4 PM tomorrow afternoon. Sergaresh and Shaft Tracks. And then we've got a match tonight. I think there's 2 matches clash tonight as well. At 7 PM we've got Zwiley against Miasma. Zwiley should be favourite for that. And we've also got an hour later we have Biggs against Shooters Pool Pro. And then the other match that clashes at 7 PM is Eloquente versus Super Noob. And that is it. So at the moment we've got about 3 or 4 matches today. 2 or 3 matches, couple of matches. I'm telling you, half asleep. We've got matches today and tomorrow. That sums it up. Well, the mistakes are not helping Jim, not helping his cause, because it's giving Quagmire ball in hand and a chance to open it up to 3. Well, Jim's going to have to work hard now. Well, it's not going to be difficult to get back into this match because of the level that these guys are playing at. Any rack can go any way. But Jim is going to have to knuckle down and focus. There's a chance to tuck that cue ball in behind the 5, but Quagmire won't be doing anything like that. Well, he's left the cut on for Jim. May well nudge that 9, I don't know. Well, let's just be diplomatic and say none of them are potential tactical geniuses. Like I say, Jim doesn't play 9-ball. He's a cowboy player, and Quagmire I honestly don't know. Well, there's a good kick by Quagmire. Once again, though, not getting a bit of running to get good on that 5. And that's unlucky. And, well, Jim has got a pot on the 5, but he's really blocked up in this corner here. But he's got the angle though. If he can pick the line, it's a lot thinner than he thinks. Just to tuck that along the rail. And a little brush off the 9 has given him a good chance here. Well, this will be a sore one if he messes it up. And he's left himself short in the 8. Yeah, got to take your time, get yourself set. Of course, the other thing as well, again in Jim's defence, I don't know how often he plays on a 9-foot table. It's very, very rarely, because he's so used to the 10-foot table. But he's going to get another bite at it. Good morning. I've had no breakfast, obviously, which doesn't help. But, nevertheless, Jim's back to within 2. And Jim has a gap. Now he's a big dangerous scratching off this 2 at the angle that he's got, but he can just get to the knuckle of that corner pocket and brush the 2, but it's a very strong likelihood he'd end up going in the hole. Well, I think he's trying to get clever and play the deliberate foul and tie things up. But maybe he didn't think he can get to that knuckle. And that's going to stay up. Now the only problem here, even if Jim gets a 3 and the 4 is where the 5 is. He's going to have to try and get as good as he can over to the right hand side. Now, well, he's a cowboy player. He's got a billiard onto the 7, and he's played it well. And that's another good one, but how good is he going to get this cut in the 8? Needs to get the pace in it. He's very close to it, but he has to hit this, and the cue ball's going to be running all over the place. Well, he's chickened out there. I don't know what he tried. I don't know what it was going through his head, whether he was trying to be cute and just tuck it to the rail and run into the long grass, but he's gifted a chance for Quagmire. And he's left himself awkward in this 9. Jim lives again. He's going to have to go for the bank, I think. And that's not going to be there. Quagmire has a chance to open the gap again. It's now 7-4. In this one lost side race to 13. Cue ball locked up on the 8. Push out being called. And off the 7, they're a trick shot. And of course no shot anywhere near the 2. And all that Jim's going to do is bring it into play. The question is whether he can keep things safe. And he may well have done. That'll do. Although not difficult to spin into the side rail and clip that too. Jim out with the jump stick, and unlucky. As is Quagmire, running into the 9, hooked in the 6. So, more practice for his jump stick. Well, Jim's going to have to either pick out the cut or go for the bank again. This is a better line for the bank. He's just got to watch he doesn't hit it too hard, but he's going all out for the cut. Needs a kiss in the 9, hasn't got it. But he's finished again in a good position for the bank, but not too hard. And that's what I'm saying. You hit them too hard like that, you don't give it a chance to go in. Awkward cut for Quagmire, but a chance to double his lead, go to 8-4. And it is. Well, it's now looking a bit like a long haul for Jim to get himself back in it. There's still time, but he's got to give himself every chance of doing it. Well, Jim's push out wasn't too good, because he's given Quagmire a start. 2 ball over the middle pocket, of course. The 3 ball's not really going anywhere. Stuck on the left hand side behind the 7. But Quagmire's played it well to tuck behind the 3. Oh, the brush off the 9, what's that done? Hooked again. I wasn't convinced the angle was there to get to that 4 because of where the 9 was sitting, but just managed to clip an edge of the 4. But Jim's got another chance to get down the table here if he can. It needs to slow up though. And that'll help. Jim needs all the help he can get. Once again, just a wee bit too much juice in it. He might be able to run into this 8 ball here, bring it into play. But he's going to scratch. And it's a gift for Quagmire. And so Quagmire has built up a comfortable lead now. It's now 9 racks to 4. That's going to fluke as well, at 1 ball. Okay, and it's always the case, it's never, it doesn't matter the fact that you get a fluke, it's what advantage you can take from it. Well, he should be looking to tuck the cue ball away somewhere here, send that 4 ball up the table. But again, very weak on the safety, Jim. Very poor. That's going to overcut. The thing is though, Jim's coming to the table, he's got no shot. Full snooker on the 6. Can get behind his 9 to give it a hit. And needs some luck. Needs some luck big time here, Jim. He's had the lucky breaks with the flukes, but getting to the business end of the rack has been the problem. But Jim's going to need a lot of help here from his opponent. That's a good shot by Quagmire. Another tester here, but that's to get to double figures. And all of a sudden Quagmire has just pulled away from Jim. I think it was 3-2 when I joined or something like that. But Jim's fallen out of it altogether. 10-4 is the lead for Quagmire. Push out played. Of course Jim can play a push back and he's given it back. Well, 4 balls now out of the game. But Jim has got reasonable cover on the one, but not difficult to kick. And the double kiss on the 1 ball does the trick. I'm just going to have another quick look at the bracket. So 1 match at 7, 1 match at 8 tonight, 2 matches at 7 tonight, and 2 matches at 4 PM today. I think that's what it is I was thinking about. Maybe I've got myself mixed up. Yeah, I think I have. That's the trouble with looking at this bracket and being half asleep at the time, trying to remember what you've just read 10 minutes ago. I thought there was one at something 59, at 3:59, but maybe not. Oh, there, that's that, but that's for tomorrow. Yeah, that's where I get mixed up. There's one today at 4 and one tomorrow at 4. Cue balls running loose. It's still a cut on here for Jim. Blind pocket cut. The pace is all over the place, so Jim. Cue ball running like that, you're bound to run into a pocket somewhere along the line. And Quagmire trying to do the formalities here. Get him to within 2. And I think the way things are shaping up now, I think Jim will be glad when this is all over. It's very late at night, US time, into the early hours of the morning for Jim. Little brush on the 8, no, it's ended up too thick. Jump stick again to the rescue. And a good cut on that 5. That was well played. No joy getting good in the 6 though. Well, he's trying to do the right thing and lock Jim up, but he hasn't quite done it. There is the thin edge of the 6 showing. And again, I don't know what Jim's trying here. I haven't got a clue what's going through his head. But I think Jim's looking for the he's looking for the exit door. The taxi has been ordered, and he's getting his jacket on, ready to go home. but the miss on the 8 by Quagmire has given a breath of life for Jim, but it's quickly gone. And this is going to be locked up on the cue ball, I think. Yeah. Playing the double kisses at that distance is only going to bring the 8 into play. And that's going to hang, and well, if you're going to have to wait till they're handed in a plate to you, Jim, this is it. So he's finally got another one on the board. Long way to go. So the break is dry. The kick escape gets the hit in the 1. And Jim just going to have a blast for however long he's left in the tournament, which might not be too long. A good little combo in the 8. 2 balls in the open once he pots this one. And from what we've seen here, Quagmire's applied himself a lot better, a lot more familiar with his surroundings than Jim. And of course Quagmire ended up on this 1 loss side after the hammering he got from Stubb, 19 racks to 2. And Jim ended up on the 1 loss side by my fellow Scot, not Casino Jim, Tornado Tam, in their match in the first round. I think it was 19-9 or something like that. I can't remember rightly, but that's how both of these guys ended up over on the 1 loss side. And Jim getting the cut on the 6 and a chance of getting another rack back here. Is it morning? Because my brain still thinks I'm in bed. Good morning. Well, Jim, take your time. And he's hung the 9. And so Quagmire is going to be 1 away. And I'll be able to... well, I would have slept a bit more had I gone to bed early last night. I ended up entering that cowboy tournament in a 10-footer last night, and I wish I hadn't, because there was 5 in it, and of course I had to wait until the first round match was completed before I got a game. And I can't remember when it finished, but I was half asleep when I played in the final. And I just woke up about 15-20 minutes after this match started, which it started an hour and 10 minutes ago, I think. No, I didn't. My only claim to fame last night was in the semi-final match that I played. I was on 90 and I ran out from 90 with the caroms. I scored 11 in a row, including obviously the scratch at the end, but I had a run out of 11 right through the caroms, which is my claim to fame last night in that tournament. But then I was ready for bed by the time the final came around. So Quagmire is about to let me get for breakfast, I think. Maybe not. I don't know whether Jim will be looking for a game of cowboy after this, or whether he's going to head to bed. But in goes the 9, and in goes the cue ball. So it's another gift. Good morning to Tam. Did you hear what I said there, Tam? I had a run out from 90 to 101 last night in that cowboy tournament, and then fell apart in the final. Well, there is a VP4 Discord channel, but how you find it, I haven't the foggiest idea. I haven't got a clue. You're talking to the wrong person as far as that goes. But the VP4 channel is there, but nobody uses it anyway, so it's a bit pointless. So Jim survives for another rack. Oh, is Mal, are we talking about Mal 255? He's got his Discord channel, has he? You know why that is? That's simply because Discord, you can set it where Discord boots up when your computer boots up, and they don't realise that Discord's running in the background. But none of them have ever got the intention of coming to Discord. Well, Quagmire's hung up the 3. And Jim's got another slim chance here to get one back. That's going to scratch, I think, almost. Well, the end result is good. And the end result is not so good for Quagmire this time. Now Jim can just pot that 5, he's going to be on the 6. And he's got the angle to get over to the right hand side and up the table for that 8 ball. He needs to hit it to get there. I think he's just got there. He doesn't think he is though, is he? No, he has got it. Where's the cue ball though? Well, as long as it keeps going, he's going to get straighter and straighter on the 9. Well, it's just virtual pool 4, I think it is. I mean, I honestly don't know. I don't know how to find anything on Discord, and I don't think anybody else does either. But this match goes on. Jim gets himself back to 7, still trailing by 5. Quagmire on the hill, needing one more. Now, the thing is what's your bloody name on Discord? That's the important thing. I mean, I can't even remember how I found the VP4 channel when I joined Discord. That shows you how much I took in when I was getting that set up. Well, multiple profiles is all the rage in VP4 nowadays. Even though it tells you in the code of conduct you shouldn't have them, everybody seems to be having them. It's a trendy thing to do. Well, Quagmire might be giving Jim another lifeline here, because he's going to have to kick the 5. And where everything finishes we don't know, but it's going to finish nice for Jim. Now, can he roll the 5 in and roll through and miss the 6? I think he can. Well, he's trying to stun across. He could have just rolled through off the end rail. He's got to stun up again for this 7. But he just ended up going square. He needed to get a wee bit more dig into that. Well, the bank goes in. Now again, the sensible way to shoot it is just roll it in nice and gentle, but make sure it gets to the hole this time. And do likewise with the 9. Oh, and he's cheated the pocket far too much there, and that might be Jim's last chance gone. Quagmire, just a push down the rail. We'll let him survive another round on the one lost side, and in goes the 9, and it's all over. And so Quagmire wins the match 13 racks to 7. Quick look at the bracket. Oh, there's a match arranged for later on today as well on the one lost side between Lanabold and Marty. We've got one arranged tomorrow at 9 PM between Mr. Strocum and the Great Guru. I won't be there for that. And in fact, not tomorrow, it's in the 4th. And there's also the one that just took place just now between Quagmire and Jim. That's updated. Quagmire goes through, and there's Tony Sam through in the one lost side now that he didn't remember to show up last night. Wink at me's there, SD92, and Velland, I think that's the name, Velland, I think it is. Anyway, I'll be back later on, guys. We've got a few matches today later on, and I'll be back for that. So until then, oh, have you arranged with Stubb as well, Tam? At 7 o'clock. Well, that'll be in the pipeline as well then. So we'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you can join in some of the other matches as and when they happen. So take care.